Hi guys, welcome back to the part 2 of our trip to South Korea. So we heard about a festival near the War Museum and we went, but there wasn't too much going on. But we did take the opportunity to walk around the outside and check out the various planes and tanks. We even got to check out a real patrol ship that had an altercation with the North Korean ship. It was full of bullet holes. We continued adventuring around Seoul and enjoying the amazing autumn weather. Then we went to the Hyundai Seoul. I heard it was a really cool place to have a look around. When we entered, it was extremely fancy. I'm talking high fashion, name brand, and beautiful architecture. The mall is multiple floors with indoor garden spaces. There's a giant food court with every type of food that you can think of. Everything looked so yummy, it was hard to decide what to eat. I finally got to try the famous peach mochi here, and even though I did a thumbs up, I feel like the strawberry mochi I had in my last video was better. I got some really delicious noodles for dinner here, and on our way back home, we found another mall right around the corner, and I stopped by Olive Young. We visited Ikseon-dong and walked through the many unique cafes, and finally got some Korean barbecue and grilled up some amazing steak and pork. After, we got a caricature drawing done and continued searching for the perfect place for a coffee. It was really hard to decide, there were so many cool spots here. But eventually, we found the cutest little spot that felt like a fairy tale. We ordered a fresh cherry cheesecake and coffee. In the evening, we stopped by Myeongdong. This was our first time visiting in the evening time. I won a towel at this booth here, and then I went into the Tear flagship store to buy some popular Korean foundation. I got a great deal. We walked through the street vendors and then stopped at this bar that was completely empty, but it was such a relaxing vibe. I enjoyed a highball here. Then we continued on to Blue Elephant, where I got some sunglasses, and to end the night we went to a cat cafe. These cats are living it up. They have their own little village. It was so much fun to watch them just roam around and hunt for treats. You also get all-you-can-drink tea and coffee here at the self-service bar. The next day, we went with the family to get some more Korean fried chicken, and I really got to enjoy that spicy crunch. A different day, we adventured over to Hongdae and went to the famous Koreko Cafe, which is famous for its Studio Ghibli-themed food and drinks. I was so obsessed and impressed with all the cuteness of the desserts and the detail they put into this cafe. It was definitely whimsical and cutesy. We got a cherry cake and I had a lavender latte that I love. My in-laws also got a raspberry cake and some coffee. The cake was really good to go with the coffee, but it was kind of dry. But I think it completed the drinks really well. We continued exploring Hongdae, and I hear a lot of things about Hongdae. In my opinion, it's full of fun, music, and young people having a blast. So many street performers sharing their talents inspired us to do some karaoke in our own private suite. We did a quick 30-minute session and then stopped by to listen to some rock music. The sun started to set and the street really came alive. We went to do an activity at an Olive Young pop-up shop. Basically, you pick a character and then you do different puzzles to get special stamps, and at the end you get discounted items and free products from Olive Young. After that, we found a yummy ramen place where you got to cook on this grill and you could keep adding as much ramen as you wanted and as much soup as you wanted. It was really good, and we also got some bulgogi here, and it was probably the best one I've tried in Seoul. We couldn't get enough of karaoke, so we went back to the first place we went to and paid for an hour, and the workers gave us an extra 30 minutes for free. We just had a blast. When we were done singing our hearts out, we went to try our hand at darts. This place was really fun because it wasn't like normal darts. You could play all different types of versions of darts, and we ended up spending more time here than I thought we would. To end the night, we went to do one last karaoke session and had some fun there. One morning, we all woke up and went over to Gyeongbokgung Palace. All over near the palace, there are multiple places to try on hanbok. We went to a place called Hanbok Day. We got to pick out our favorite dress and color, and then these amazing ladies did a traditional Korean hairstyle for us. I was absolutely obsessed and loved everything about dressing up. The best part is that you get to walk around the palace dressed up and pretend like you're a part of the history. The outfit we were wearing was the attire of a queen, and Chris was wearing the outfit of a scholar. I loved my hair so much, and I just twirled around all over in my pretty dress. This is the second time we visited the palace on our trip, and both times I was thoroughly impressed by the beauty and the layout of the royal grounds, but dressing up in a hanbok just made everything feel so much more fun and immersive. After walking around, we went to Taylor Coffee, which is literally right next door to the hanbok place that we rented from. And we had some really delicious coffee to wake us up and a little sweet treat. We continued adventuring around the area. This is a statue of King Sejong the Great, and this is a statue of Admiral Yi Sun-sin. Then we saw these soldiers walking down to the palace. It was such a fun vibe here, and we really enjoyed it. Then we paid a small fee to walk around another nearby palace that had beautiful greenery and let us do a museum and a beautiful fountain. In the evening, there was a big festival happening, but we weren't really exactly sure what everyone was celebrating. We walked down the river and saw everyone enjoying the outdoor riverside library. It looked so magical and fun. So many people were relaxing and reading, but we couldn't stop because we were on a mission to get some super delicious pasta. I gave this pasta a 10 out of 10, and for dessert we shared the fluffiest Japanese souffle pancake I've ever seen. I just realized the rest of this video is going to be mostly food, but guys, food in South Korea is so delicious and there's so many options. Another day we went to this little restaurant and had some kimbap and bimbap, and I loved it. I could eat it over and over again. At home, Maka made us some delicious pancakes with whipped cream. The next day, we went to visit Suwon. There you can see the Hwaseong fortress that is huge. We started off by doing a small hike around the fortress. It turned out to be super beautiful. These bushes are in full bloom in October here in Korea. As we started climbing up the fortress, the sun began to set, and we made it to the highest point to see this incredible temple and breathtaking views of Suwon below. We finished up our hike after dark and stumbled upon a part of the forest that was lit up with lights, giving off such a magical vibe. After the hike, we went to this festival at the palace. There was plenty of beautiful lights and people playing traditional Korean games. We also got to watch a show, but we were asked not to take videos. But the show was amazing. After we left Suwon, we walked around the cute little city and enjoyed the lights. One of our last stops in Seoul was to our favorite restaurant that Chris's parents invited us to multiple times in our 1-month stay here. This guy is a master at Korean barbecue, and he makes the most delicious salad along with various side dishes. The star of the show is the grill, and the quality of the meat here is unmatched. We got the boneless beef ribs and lamb. My favorite part is dipping the meat in this sauce right here. We also got crab ramen, which is super yummy. We had such an amazing time visiting our family in Seoul, and we feel so blessed to share these moments together. I want to say a huge thank you to Maka and Victor for adventuring with us and making new memories together. We love you so much. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, bye!